Hello and welcome to a witchcraft lesson about catnip, requested by the hacker witch herself. And these are my notes that I've written down for the video. So, catnip, first of all, is part of the mint family and is mostly known for being interesting to cats, that cats get high off of it. So its first use would be to bond with your feline friend, and if you're a practicing witch who owns a cat or two, you can use it to bond with your cats on a spiritual level, especially if your cats, or at least one of your cats, is your familiar. And if not, well, still good to bond with your kitty. Then I know that it's useful for sleep magic, for having better dreams, sleeping more soundly, and invoking psychic dreams, which is very interesting and something that I kind of want to try out for myself now, because I, due to trauma, struggle a bit with dreams. I still have some heavy trauma dreams, so that's something I'm going to try out for myself. I'm going to actually try and get my hands on some catnip for personal uses. I assume a pet store would be a good choice. Yeah, but that's beside the point now. Psychic dreams. And with psychic dreams, you can also use it to enhance your psychic abilities. Again, this has been recommended in the form of tea, and that is something that you should be careful of. You always consult your doctors, and if you're on any medication or anything, always consult your doctor before you go into these experiments with drinking various plants and herbs and teas. Like, everybody has you haven't been on Witch Talk, have you, Miss Hacker Witch? But like, that was a time where everybody and their grandmother decided to drink mugwort tea, and you always have to consult your doctors. You can't just be like, well, look at this, I'm going to drink it, and then you're going to have the consequences of your actions, which may not be pleasant. So consult your physicians. Don't just rely on people on the internet for anything. Even myself, don't trust me implicitly either. Psychic abilities, yes. Psychic abilities. I've said that. Now let me unfreeze my brain. Okay, so you can use it to enhance your psychic abilities. You can also use it to invoke happiness, manifest happiness, prosperity, luck, which is, always a good thing. You can use it in your prosperity workings. Interestingly enough, you can use it to, since it has this correlations with dreams and sleep magic, you can also use it to do a little bit of prosperity magic in your sleep. That would be really interesting. That is something that I might actually also try. Because it's really interesting how you can use your dreams to manifest things. If you haven't, try it. It's a wild ride. It's a really wild ride, but also really fun and can be so effective. Then catnip can be used in glamour magic and love attraction magic. You can use it to make yourself a little more. It's particularly for feminine people. It has this feminine energy to it that's, I'm not going to say women, because not only women are feminine. Oh, I'm so woke. Oh goodness, I'm going to get cancelled. But anyway. Feminine, it's for boosting your feminine energy should you ever need it, feel like doing that, for attracting partners, for boosting your confidence, making yourself feel better on the pursuit for a mate. Just thought I would add that in just in case. Those are the basics. Let me just think for a moment. Prosperity, glamour, love attraction, dreams, sleep. Yeah, well, bonding with your cat. Yeah, I think that would be everything. I mean, that's a lot. But I know that catnip, I don't think catnip has a huge psychedelic effect on humans. It's mostly on cats, but still excellent for bonding with your cats. Now you, Miss Hacker Witch, now I know that you went to bed with a candle lit, and I'm going to preach to you about fire safety. Because I don't want to read on some bullshit news site that, oh, one of my friends burned down, how ironic, a witch burned down. No, you are not going to do that to me, okay? I'm being selfish here now. So, yes, I understand. But you can pause spells. You can pause spells. You can be just like, hey, excuse me, I need to pause this. I need to go to bed. We can resume tomorrow. You can thank whomever you're working with and just be like, okay, pausing for now and resume later. Oh, but the vibes were so good. You can recapture, resummon, re-invoke those vibes. Okay? You do not need to put yourself at risk like you did. You can be fine 1,000 times, 2,000 times. It only takes one silly freak accident. One stupid mistake or accident is all it takes. You do not take your safety that lightly. Okay, I minced my words. Well, whatever. You, Miss Hacker Witch, are a disabled woman who lives with 2 cats and a dog. That is a recipe for disaster. When you told me that you did that, I had to brace myself. So I'm telling you off with your video. Like, I know that you love all 5 of your pets and you don't want anything to happen to them. I also assume that you care about yourself to some degree, so don't do what you did. Like, it's so tempting to be like, oh, I'm so sleepy, but this candle is going. Yeah, and what if you don't wake up? What if something happens? A cat knocks it over, your dog chases one of your cats, or what? No, absolutely do not fuck around with your safety. Have no flames going when you go to bed. Like, fires. I'm apparently going to have to be preaching about fire safety in witchcraft until I leave this plane of existence. And I'm going to, because some of you need to hear me. And I don't care that you're my friend. I'm going to be telling you off again and again and again. And I'm going to be reminding you of this, because this was stupid of you. This was stupid, immature, dangerous. You put yourself and your 5 animals at risk. And again, you're a disabled woman. Your reaction times are slower. And still, even if you have the quickest reaction times on Earth, you can still freeze up and not know what to do and panic and react wrongly in a dangerous situation. So blow out all of your candles before you go to bed and before you go outside. I don't want to hear that you did this again, because it's actually dangerous. It's actually putting your safety, your life at risk. Candles may sometimes spark, they may have some defects, especially under capitalism, where everybody's trying to make the cheapest product possible. And I don't mean the price tag, the quality of it. They're trying to cut as many corners as they can and charge you as much as possible, so that candle that you're buying and lighting may have some sort of a defect, or it doesn't matter. It even if it, like, things can just happen. It's called a freak accident because it happens by freak chart. Is it a no, I'm not going to get into English now. Things can just happen because conditions align. Like, it doesn't take much. It really doesn't take much for a fire to start. So just, if you start feeling sleepy, pause whatever you're doing. Maybe even if pausing a spell reduces its power, it's better to have a weaker spell and still be alive than have this like super duper mega magic spell that somehow worked out so well and you're dead, burnt to a crisp. Nobody can recognize you because you're a little pile of blackened ash. You know what? In real life, If I had you within my reach, do you know how I would flick your forehead? I so would. Yeah. Dumb witch. Dumb, stupid, silly witch. I had to get that off my chest. Mm. Yeah. Mm. Don't joke with your safety. And that has been your lesson on catnip and fire safety that I didn't know you needed, but you got anyway.